You ever just walk into a room and feel like you don't belong? Like everyone knows exactly what to say. You're just sitting there like, overthinking it. Yeah. Social situations can sometimes be a little hard. That's why in this video, I'm going to go over 3 steps that's going to help you connect with anyone, even if you feel awkward right now. Let's get to work. Sometimes small talk or even handling awkward moments can just be difficult to deal with. It's not knowing how to connect with people. I remember this one time at a networking event. I walked in and kind of grabbed a drink and I just stood there. Now I wanted to talk to people, but my mind just went blank, nowhere. I kept thinking like, what if I say the wrong thing? What if they think I'm weird? So I did what most people do in awkward situations. I pulled out my phone, started browsing through my phone. Yeah, I know, looking like I'm busy. Not my best moment at all. But over time, what I learned is that social skills aren't about saying the perfect thing. It's about trying to make people feel comfortable. And once I figured that out, everything changed for me. Everything changed for me. You ever notice how some people could just walk into a room and instantly connect with others? And it's not about they're naturally outgoing. They might be introverts. It's because they've mastered just a few key habits. And today, what I'm going to give you is the 3 most powerful habits that you can apply to your life right now so that you will never struggle in social situations again. The first thing I want to talk about is the spotlight trick. Now, this is a trick that you use to improve your social skills because most of us, we really struggle. We really struggle socially because we're focused on what? Ourselves. Do I sound stupid? Am I being awkward? We ask these questions about ourselves and we're focusing all the attention on us. But here's the trick. This is what we need to do. Shift the spotlight off of yourself and onto the person you're talking to. Now, when you do this, instead of worrying about how you sound and you start focusing on making the other person feel interested, you start asking things about their favorite topic. You really start to get curious. People start to, they feel seen. They remember you as a great conversationalist, someone who can really talk and engage with people. The second thing that we wanted to talk about is the 10-second rule. Now, I talked about a 10-second rule about yesterday, about pausing for a second and allow people to speak, but you can apply this rule today because if you think of something to say, don't wait. Say it 10 seconds. Why? Because the longer you hesitate, the more likely you are to talk yourself out of it. Maybe it's that new idea, that new plan that you want to do. Let me give you an example. If you notice someone wearing a cool jacket at a social event, instead of overthinking it, saying, oh, I might sound stupid, just say, hey, that jacket is awesome. Where'd you get it? You open that door. It's simple, it's natural, and all of a sudden, now you're in a conversation. The third thing that we want to talk about is called the magic question. People love questions. You want to go to a question that really works in any situation. Use this. What's something you are excited about right now? When you ask someone that, this is so powerful because it makes people light up. It really gets them talking about something they actually enjoy, which really makes the conversation flow smoothly, flow effortlessly. So next time you're stuck, next time you're in a social situation, you'll be surprised of how well this works. Now imagine yourself right now. Imagine yourself at a party. And instead of just standing there overthinking things, you shift the focus on others. You ask yourself, what's something cool you've been working on lately? And then that person lights up, the conversation flows, and suddenly, boom, you're connected. This isn't just about being the most charismatic person in the room. It's about making others feel good in your presence. How do they feel when they are around you? And when you do that, people would want to be around you. So we got to do our action, our weekly challenge, weekly challenge. So try the spotlight shift trick. I want you to try it this week. Focus completely on that person. Not yourself, not thinking if you sound stupid or anything like that. Focus completely on that person in the conversation and see how things can change. I want you to drop a comment. What's one social situation that usually make you nervous? And next week, what we're going to do, we're going to tackle self-awareness. Because if you don't understand yourself, it's really hard to grow in any area of your life. So I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to click that notification, and I'll see you next week. Remember that self-work is the best work, so we must get to work. Peace.